Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Aces High. Today we are gonna play Orcs versus Humans. So if you guys have ever played WorldBox or you played it really much time at all, you know what happens here. The Orcs are insanely strong. They're way overpowered, and they just will destroy all the humans in their path. So I made it a little harder. I made it so that both groups slow down because we're building in a desert, and I'm gonna add traits to both of them. So the humans are gonna get the genius trait, and the orcs, to make them more even, are going to get the weak trait, so we're going to make them weak. As far as world laws go, I don't want them to fight until the entire continent's filled up. On a continent this size, it'll probably take like 50 years or so, 50, 70 years. But we're going to turn off diplomacy, we're going to turn off rebellions, we're going to turn off evil wizards, because, you know, no one likes evil wizards. And natural disasters. We'll leave everything else on. We'll even leave hunger on. If they starve, they starve. Alright, let's sit back and see what happens with the humans and the orcs with a Z because they think they're cool. Alright, it looks like the orcs got their first house up and they're about to get their second one. I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't know what else it could be. Oh, screw that snake. It's trying to kill my orcs already. And the humans had their first house up. They haven't even... Oh, there's the second one. I was going to say they haven't even started the second one. They do have two houses up. I'm surprised that they haven't started pushing for a dock yet. I guess they do need some population first, though. Look at that. The humans, the wise, genius humans, are actually the first ones to reach double digits. When I looked up, they had just reached 10, and the orcs were still at 9 at the time. But they're definitely both really close. In fact, they're both 12 right now. They're neck and neck, that's for sure. Oh, it looks like the orcs are going to be the first ones to build a dock if they ever get around to finishing. Odd spot for a dock. You'd think they'd put it like right here next to the fire. No, you got to walk all the way out on the peninsula just to get to your dock, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, if they ever finish it, they'll be the first ones to get a dock. The geniuses are kind of schluffing, if I'm honest. And there it is. It also looks like this guy set up his house right next to it. Maybe he's the guy that owns the fishing boat. I don't know, but actually not a bad spot. I kind of like it. Oh, and the humans are the first ones to get a king. All right, 37 years old, has those solid traits. Likes sushi. Okay, makes sense. You live on the ocean. There's no rice here, but you know. Cool, cool. He's an administrator. Okay, so he's not ready for war, but I think he's going to be really good for setting up their culture and setting up their town. Oh, right, and it looks like the orcs also have a king. Is it this guy? There he is. He is 16 years old. He regenerates. He's savage. Somehow he's a genius. Wow, he rolled into genius. That's crazy. Okay, I see why he's king. And then, of course, he's weak. The humans are taken off. There are 56 people. Look at all the space they've taken too versus the orcs 33. The orcs are really dragging. I know they're supposed to be much stronger, but they can't even win at this point. I mean, if they just keep that village, they need to spread out. Oh, and the genius humans have developed a farm. That's huge. They got their town center, and they now have their dock. They kind of threw everything up at once. How's their army looking? They're geniuses that are bloodthirsty, bloodlust. So that's interesting. No weapons yet, though. Okay. No problem. Let's take a look at how their technologies are. So the orcs are pushing for, what is this, housing 2? Yeah, housing 2. The humans are running away with it. They have a farm, they have housing 1 and 2, they have everything that the orcs have, plus they have roads, plus they have swords. So that's definitely huge. Oh, but there it is. The orcs just made their second village. They're finally starting to spread out. They don't need to keep the same population as the humans just because they are so strong. Even as weak orcs, I think that they'll still be very strong because they're just so overpowered normally. But we'll have to see. Oh, this is the first road I've seen. It goes from this guy's house all the way back to the town center. Maybe this is where our king lives, and he just walks over to the town center, or the fort, whatever the hell that is, and does his work every day, and he wanted a road to walk on. Right now, the humans' population is actually double what the orcs is. That's crazy. The orcs are 3 away from 50, and the humans are 2 away from 100 now. And here it is, 100 people, 100 humans. Oh, and there it is. That is the first transport boat I've seen. The Sai. It's of course made by the humans. But it's gonna be around for a while. I mean, it's only 2 years old right now. I'm sure it'll last the rest of the fight. There it is. They just popped up their second dock in the orc section. They're really struggling, man. They really are struggling. I thought that they'd do a lot better than this. I know that they're not the fastest, but they're They're not slow, and then once they attack though, they are normally just way overpowered because they're a little slower than the humans to build. So I expected less population, but not this much less. I mean, they have half of it. They're growing at half the speed of humans. Oh, here it is. That's the first mine I've seen. And we got a slow fat guy going into it to mine it, so, you know, good luck actually getting anything out. The map is almost filled. It's year 70 right now. We're going to go ahead and push ahead until year 80, I think. Maybe 85. I just want the whole map to be filled, and then we'll send them to war. Now, who's got a bigger army? Oh my god, the humans have a much larger army, over double the size. It's actually incredible how much bigger their army is. Why do the orcs not have anybody in the army? They only have a third of them, whereas the humans have like almost half of their people in the army. Alright, the entire map is full. I'm going to let it roll ahead one more year until we hit year 80, and then we'll take a look at how they're doing. Right now, the humans are almost 3 times the population. Even with full strength orcs, I don't know if they could win, but the orcs are extremely OP. There still might be a chance. Alright, there's year 80. I went ahead and paused it. Let's take a look at both groups. First off, the army's 36 to 116. That's just, I mean, it's 4 times practically. 3.5, 4 times the army. That's nuts. The humans have learned so much too. They know how to make armor, but they don't know how to make like copper and everything like that. So that's actually pretty big, because that's a huge advantage that they would have had. Oh, and the orcs know how to make armor. Okay, now the question is, did they make it? Let's take a look at both their armies. The humans are rocking leather helmets, sticks. Okay. Alright, let's go to war. They have started war. Immediately the humans start charging in, but the orcs start charging out. They're going to meet in the middle in battle. Look at this. This will show who's winning. Looks like the humans are crushing the orcs in one-to-one battle. Oh yeah, they just burnt down a couple houses too. They're ruthless, man. Jesus. Oh, but then the orcs lit fire to the farm. Okay, both sides are playing kinda crazy. The orcs won that battle, even as they're weak. Oh, yo, the humans might be in trouble. Alright, looks like the orcs are going up to attack. Again, they're going to try to take this village here. Let's see if they can do it. It's interesting. The humans did just get forts, so that's a big jump, but the orcs seem to just be doing massive damage, and the humans can't seem to stop them, even with their, you know, far more advanced stuff. However, they are sending a huge army down right now to try to take this town. If they can take that, they can split up the orc empire, and that's going to be huge. But the orcs that are up here are still pushing on. They're moving up to the next town. Yeah, there it is. The humans are starting to burn down these villages as all the orc soldiers are out of town. Oh yeah, they are just destroying the orcs area. However, the humans have already lost 100 people and the orcs have only lost 30. At this rate, the orcs are gonna win, even as they're weak. That's crazy. Oh, this whole section is gone. It is no longer human. Oh my god, they went from 300 to 142 people, and the orcs have only gone from 130 to 100. How are the orcs this strong that they're still winning even though they're weak? Looks like there's a battle going on here at the farm. Looks like the orcs are winning. Yeah, the orcs are winning. No, there's only one orc left. He's about to get got. Yeah, he just got killed. Their population is almost the same at this point. 110 to 106. Oh, there it is. The humans have less. I don't think the humans can win this. I don't know why they didn't push in. And now the orcs have a whole nother army down here ready to go. I mean, how big's this army? Maybe we'll do one where the humans are strong and geniuses and see if they can take down weak and stupid orcs. Oh, I didn't even notice this. The orcs are over here. They just landed at the dock and now they're pushing through. They're burning everything down in its path. There it is. A big chunk is gone. Look at that. We actually have a full divider across the continent now because the orcs don't want to take the space. They just want to burn it to the ground. Oh, but there's a new village. One orc is pushing through, taking out the space. He's setting up their own area. Alright, the humans are just about to die. They just lost this northwest section. All they have left is 13 people here, and the orcs are expanding even more. Their village is taking off. They're up to 130. That's actually what they started the war at. It was right about 130. Like I said, next time maybe I'll make the humans strong geniuses and make the orcs weak and stupid and see if maybe they can win. There it is. The humans were destroyed. The orcs are left. Alright, well, I hope you guys dug it. Till next time, this is Aces High, And if you have any ideas, let me know. I love y'all, and I'm out.